Hi, I'm Don Matthews, head coach of the Argos. Sit back and relax this evening and watch Argo Magic. Tonight you will definitely see some huddle magic from the Argos. You might get a chance to see the Samurai offense. For the Argos, punt formation does not always mean punt. When we go into our short yardage offense, don't count on just seeing a handoff to the fullback. As you can see from this play, we'll do anything to get a first down, and that's what the Argos call living on the edge. You may see some old tricks, or you may see some new tricks. But one thing's for sure, you're going to see some Argo magic right here on CFN tonight.
Alberto Bruno's happiest days as coach of the Hamilton Ticats was the 1986 Grey Cup victory over the Edmonton Eskimos. That was '86. 1990 was a very different story for Bruno in Hamilton. His long and distinguished career has had many ups and downs. The low point came last week at Ivor Wynne Stadium. His last game as coach of the Ticats, a 34-4 loss to the British Columbia Lions, who were playing their first game under Bob Obilovich. The Ticats did everything wrong and nothing right. And at the end, Al Bruno couldn't bear to hear what very few fans in the stadium had to say.
It was a sad day in Hamilton when they released Coach Al Bruno, because he had been with the organization for the past 10 years. And he was ever since I came, since '81. And, you know, he was a great person. I mean, the type of coach you can go to and talk to about anything, your family problems or any kind of problems. He was always there for you. He had an open door policy, and, you know, it was sad.
A pat on the back for all of those Ticat special teams players from David Beckman. Rickey Foggie starts. He has racked up impressive numbers in relief of Matt Dunnigan. How does he do when the job is his from the beginning? Makes Foggie run for it on first down, and Rickey Foggie can do that ever so well. He takes a solid hit and bounces off. He's averaging almost 14 yards per rush, and doesn't that make Rickey Foggie a threat?
Foggie last week went over 100 yards. He was the first Argo to do it this year. When you've got guys like Clemens in the backfield, that shows you that when the opportunity presents itself, as it does right here, and Andrews has contained, Foggie breaks that contain.
That's a big difference between these teams. The Ticats, at least with starter Mike Kerrigan, don't begin to have the threat that Rickey Foggie gives the Argos, and it is tough on the Hamilton defense.
A fellow who's described by Don Matthews as a very happy-go-lucky guy. Always got a smile on his face, just can't wait to get back on the field, whether he throws an interception, of which he hasn't done a lot of. He's done one this year. And he just likes to play the game of football.
Maybe the best move made all season by the general manager of the Argos, Mike McCarthy, was getting Rick Foggie off the BC practice roster. And whatever right or wrong was done by the Joe Cap-Larry-Kuharich regime, an obvious mistake was having Foggie in any kind of position to be taken by the Toronto Argos for free. And because of Matt Dunnigan's injury problems, Foggie is ever so valuable now as the Toronto Argos starting quarterback. Argos with another first down. Clemens immediately dodged outside as he took that handoff, and now shows you his many moves and perseverance. And this time holding on to the football for another Argo first down. All sorts of time for Foggie. This is Smith for the touchdown.
For an offense is to have two receivers wide that can go deep, but you're blessed when you have a slot back like Darryl Smith, because he can find those seams exactly the way he does here. His quickness gets him upfield through the coverage, and Foggie makes the right read and throws the ball to the right spot. Hamilton only rushes 3 down linemen and spied an extra man. They're going to need more pressure to force Foggie out of the pocket.
Darryl Smith to the end zone for the 13th time this season.
The drive was 73 yards, and the last play was the 6th play. And this was it. See, a little bit of a move, and Smith gets up inside Jordan. He has the position, and Foggie puts it in the right spot. Over the coverage, which would have been shallow, and far enough so Smith could go to it.
Darrell Smith's 13th touchdown of the season has the Argos in front 7-0, and here they go again, trying to score many different ways every time they get the ball. Clemens takes a tackle and keeps going. Three Ticats there to bring him down after Mike Clemens does his stuff.
Coming into this game, Clemens had rushed the ball 63 times and caught 50 passes. And I've seen in the last couple of games Toronto leading more to this type of offense, getting Clemens the ball on the handoff. Look what he does. Look at the movement, both laterally. That last move right there that takes him away from a tackler. I've said it before, he's got such quickness moving sideways, not only forward and backwards, but he gets away from people by making them miss.
The Cats haven't stopped anything the Argos have thrown at them yet. Foggie goes outside. And that's Paul Mazzani for another first down. To the 19-yard line. Argos went 73 yards for their first touchdown. Try to cap a 54-yard drive now. Wide open for the touchdown is the pinball. And Foggie celebrates another touchdown pass.
Well, anyone who was questioning whether Rickey Foggie could come in as a starter and do the same type of job he has done as a backup, I think he's proving it. Again, they get Mike Clemens, they line him up at slot back, and they've got him one-on-one with the linebacker. And there's the difference right there. It's a tough cover for Giftopoulos. He can do it to the flat, but soon as Clemens, with his quickness, takes it upfield and makes a couple of moves, if Foggie's got time to throw the ball as he did, that's a tough assignment for a linebacker.
Clemens and Darrell Smith have touchdowns, and the Ticats have a problem. Clemens is back for Osbaldiston's punt. Clemens averaging 15.5 yards per punt return, 2 touchdowns. Nice and high and perfectly placed. Clemens has not stepped out. He reverses it to Reggie Pleasant. And in a different spot on the field, that might have been a good play, but there was no room for Pleasant to run once he got the ball.
Well, that play was called last game, and Mike Clemens didn't hand it off because he said it didn't look very good when I went to do that. But Don Matthews said, hey, that's all right. Let's do it anyways.
The Argos need 36 points in this game, and at this rate, it looks as though they're going to get them to pass the Edmonton Eskimos as the highest scoring team in the league.